Alameda County leaders are deciding how to spend hundreds of millions of dollars in sales tax money that was marketed as funding to help the unhoused. It comes about 5 years after voters approved what they thought was a special tax to fight homelessness. But a judge ruled the county is free to use that money for other purposes. Now, as John Ramos reports, the Board of Supervisors is facing pressure to spend it on what the voters intended.
For the last 4 years, Alameda County has been collecting hundreds of millions of dollars of sales tax revenue that they said would go toward helping the homeless. Now, city leaders across the county are saying they need to stick to that promise.
What do we want? Housing! When do we want it? Now!
Measure W was supposed to address homelessness, and we're here today to make sure that the will of the voters is upheld.
Nikki Fortunato Bass is a member of the Board of Supervisors, but even she doesn't seem to have complete faith in her colleagues. Measure W was a half-cent sales tax that, in all its campaign literature, sounded like funding to help with solutions to the homeless crisis. It barely passed with 50.09% of the vote and got held up in court, but the county continued to collect the tax. Earlier this year, a judge ruled that it was, in fact, a general tax increase and could be spent on anything the county wanted. But that's not going over well with homeless advocates.
Let's let this board know that they're out of line if they let this go another direction. Let them know that we are the people that put that in place. Now we asking them to do what they're supposed to do. We trusted them with it.
The Reverend Arlington Tugwell is just one of many who are suspicious of statements from the county that the money could be used for something else, and he's not having it.
We see you. We trusted you. We want you to honor that trust. And if it is true rumor, then we want to kill it.
The supervisors were meeting to discuss the use of the money, which over the years has grown to nearly $700 million. All 14 mayors in the county joined in a letter urging that all of that money go to homelessness services, and outside, the advocates offered their suggestions.
Measure W was passed to end homelessness. Investing 100% of Measure W funds in housing and care is a win-win for all of us.
I'm proposing we dedicate 90% of Measure W funds towards homelessness solutions and the remaining 10% to critical safety net services like food assistance, health care, and mental health care.
Voters trusted us with Measure W because they wanted action on homelessness. Action. And so we urge the county to direct, we say 100%, of course our supervisors, at least 90%.
However, supervisors decide to carve up the pie. Those who voted for it and those who have been paying it will be watching. Is there some doubt that they will use it for that purpose?
I don't want to say that, but I also don't know exactly the thinking of every supervisor on the issue.
The irony is that if Measure W truly was a tax specifically meant for the homeless, it never would have passed. General tax increases only need a simple majority. A tax for a special purpose requires 2/3 for approval. In that case, it would have gotten trounced.
Well, the judge ruled that despite all the campaign ads that spoke only about homeless funding, the actual language of the measure included the words other general fund services, making it a general tax increase.